So recently, I uploaded a video of these people. 3 Hispanics, 2 men, and a woman who jumped a young black woman. Now some of y'all were upset that the portion of the video I posted of the mother-son duo who jumped on the black girl over a parking spot and were dead wrong. Where they did an interview making excuses for their actions, well, that portion did not have sound. So let's listen to them make excuses for their actions.
What I did was completely wrong. I don't condone violence, but I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm not a robot.
Sure, hi, my name is Andrea Dumitru, and spelling it's ANDREEADUMITRU.
Your age?
I'm 45.
I'm Sabrina Starman. I'm an intersex trans woman. It's SABRINASTARMAN. I'm 21 years old.
Yeah, I have hundreds of calls, death threatening me, telling me how they're gonna come and kill us, degrading my daughter, misgendering her in the only horrible way possible. She's suffering mental illness. It's not about this. It's what we're going through right now. I never in my life has experienced such trauma. And not only that, I have my little one and I have appointments and I have surgeries coming up. I have a dog. My mom is older. I fear for my life. I've been threatened. I haven't been sleeping since I got out of jail. I haven't been able to rest. I have not been eating. I've been feared for my life. Feared. I'm scared. They're threatened. They're doing exactly what they're saying. I had 2 women come up in here and the police escorted them out when I told them hurry up please, because they were coming here at my door and they were threatening us when that riot was going down outside.
Where are the tears? This is the same 45-year-old woman who referred to the girl they attacked as a monkey and a slave. She also watched while her 7-foot son jumped on a girl barely 130 pounds. Stop it.
I came probably like 15 minutes out of that whole situation, whatever happened outside. I don't know. I came and I approached the young woman. I said, excuse me, what's going on? But there was no type of communication with the woman whatsoever, because all she kept saying is, shut up, bitch, shut up, bitch, shut up, bitch. She did not even give me the opportunity to be like, take the parking. Just take the parking. It's not that.
Now how was she not giving you the opportunity to say, take the parking, when one of the men you were with put a trash can behind her car preventing her from parking? Delusional people are scary.
That's it, take it. She didn't give me the opportunity. She kept cursing me out. She kept degrading me.
Assuming what ethnicity
You have
she
no.
is.
I don't even know the words. I can't even explain the things that this woman has said to me for 45 minutes constantly. I was sitting on the stoops. We were waiting for the police to come. While I was sitting there for 45 minutes, there was a group of people. No one came to defend anything. No one came to break absolutely anything. Meaning to push her on the side, because the words she was saying, and not only to me, calling us Mexicans, calling us that we're illegal here, a bunch of insane things. Then she was disrespecting my daughter, misgendering her, calling her a man. It was so much happening, I don't really remember, but I remember she was disrespecting me in the only way, brutalizing me mentally, provoking the situation instead of her just stopping and I was trying to communicate with her when I first got there because I didn't even know what was going on. I tried to be like, all right, what's going on?
Trump gonna get y'all.
Yes, Trump is gonna deport you, take you out of here. I'm not saying I was right. I was extremely wrong. I regret it. If I can turn back time and just not none of that to happen, I would. I sincerely regret it with all my heart. I have not had peace since then. I regret that. It was very wrong of me to do. Very wrong of me to do. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. I regret it. But to get humiliated and mentally abused for 45 minutes, her calling me names and provoking the situation. That's the thing. She chose the violence. She provoked the situation after 45 minutes, humiliating me, degrading me, calling me all types of racial names.
She started the racial comments.
Right.
Not only with us, but with strangers that were trying to just help out the situation before me and her even got to the point, to that location that she was throwing out her trash cans. We didn't really get the chance to really have like a nice communicative conversation with her. She just went straight to insults. I got a phone call from my mom just to check out what was going on because she heard from other neighbors that someone was yelling outside of our house for a parking, so I just went out my window and asked, like, what's going on?
What happened?
What's going on, bitch? Like, that's how I talk as a person. It's not, it wasn't insinuated towards anyone. I was just trying to figure out what was going on, because it was crazy screaming. She told me to come outside, come outside, come outside. Everybody gonna get slapped today. And I was just thinking about my mom, you know, because I know the parking was being held for her. I just, for the safety of my mother, I wanted to see what was going on. The moment my mom had arrived and approached her calmly, she just started calling her racial slurs, threatening her.
She wouldn't shut up. She
the
wouldn't
whole
shut up
9 yards.
whatsoever, like at all.
And I slightly approached her to see what was going on, and I was like, what happened? Because, you know, these insults were being heard by everyone. It was the way she approached us and provoked us for a whole 30 minutes straight, till the 45-minute mark where we got arrested because we were just only sticking up for ourselves. Verbally violent. She threatened us with her father, her brothers, unprovoked. She
I didn't
just
do
out of
anything. I went
nowhere
there
was
nicely,
threatening
sir.
people.
I asked them.
I feel like they only put out the part that was provoked and the breaking point, but they didn't put out the beginning. I feel like this was very, very, very targeted towards me and my mother, and towards the Latino community, the Hispanic community.
Some of y'all were pissed at me for referring to them as Hispanic. Now you heard them here refer to themselves as Hispanics. So y'all can take that up with them.
The intersex community, trans people in general, people of color in general. I don't know why she felt the need to comfort us for being Hispanic or Latino, or something that she just assumed out of the blue, as even down to calling me a man or saying that I'll never be a woman. She won't fight a man. She was insinuating before I ever did anything that she wanted to fight me, but when she heard my voice, she figured that I was a man and said that she'd call her father to handle me.
Obviously, the third individual, do you condone his actions? I mean, I think that's what a lot of people were really upset about.
Honestly, I was unaware of his actions. I was unaware that he would even approach himself like that. That person has nothing to do with me personally, but the way he involved himself, I don't condone violence in general, but you would have to understand that as humans, we also have our breaking point in general, and what I did was completely wrong. I don't condone violence, but I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm not a robot. I'm not AI. I tried my best to see what was going on, and at the end, she wouldn't stop. And I guess as my initial reaction, the fight began. I haven't slept in days.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten anything.
Look how we're living.
I haven't got to step outside. I usually don't ever step outside, but you know, at the moment prior to this this situation that happened, I was just starting to feel comfortable in my own skin to step out, and I can no longer do that. And God knows how long we'll be able to get that chance to be safe again or feel safe in our own environment. So I'm an intersex person biologically. I have both female and male characteristics. I'm not gonna really break that down right now.
No worries.
But I have started hormones when I was 15. I'm 21 now. It's almost 6 years. I am fully transitioned, so for them to try to come for me and continuously call me a man, put my ID on the internet, all my information, people chose to be violent because they were unaware of what actually happened, and one side of the story was being put out. But I feel like if you want to protest and you want to stand up for one another, a violent protest is not the way. Trying to break into our building is not the way.
Right.
Hundreds of death threats is not the way. Coming for my disabled brother that can't walk, can't fend for himself, he's only 12, is not the way.
I'm admitting that I'm wrong. I regret everything that happened. I regret it. I regret it. I wish I could turn back time and be more wisely and think. Nobody wanted any of that. It's not my style to do any of that. It's not my character to do any of that. But being mentally abused for 45 minutes, the woman would not stop, humiliate me, disrespect me, call me all types of names that
I'm in touch with her. Do you have any message for her?
I'm sorry. I'm truly
I want to say that
sorry.
I apologize for approaching myself the way I did after being provoked. It's not
she
the
knows
answer.
that.
It's not the answer or the solution to stop a situation, but people like me have fought for so much in this country, on this world, and I've dealt with so much trauma in the past for being who I am as a person, for people like us, and that of course doesn't mean that I should have been that I should have expressed myself the way I did to her. I don't condone violence, but I have suffered immensely, and hearing that, my
Rest of our
instinct
lives.
was just to protect the trans community, intersex people, Latino, Hispanic people. It wasn't meant to hurt her in the public. It's not fair. It was insulting. It was degrading. It hurt me. I felt offended.
The point here is that none of this should have happened, and I regret it, and I'm truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. It was wrong. It was wrong, but she was wrong too. She was wrong because she didn't stop. She didn't give me an opportunity to talk to her, to be like, you want the parking ticket. She came out violent from the beginning. As soon as I approached her, there was no communication with this young woman.
So there's the fake apology you guys wanted to hear. They claimed the young black woman was calling them names for 45 minutes. Now keep in mind there were a lot of people outside and no one has footage of this. I'm not buying it. Also, the mother said she never gave her an opportunity to give her the parking space. Keep in mind, it's not their parking space to give away, and it's illegal in New York to hold a parking space with an object. Also, while she was parking, they placed the garbage can behind her car. So these people are full of it.